New episode. I am more of a Rachel than Fob. Maya murmured as we all sat on the playground for a picnic. It's already been a few days since Taehong left, and trust me, I miss him like I can't wait to jump him when he come home. Eve herself has been annoying me ever since, saying she misses everything about V and gives detailed description about her dirty talks with him while I and Taehong sleep at night. And I is just horny overall non-stop bugging me to the brim, but I don't blame her. She also has to listen to me nagging anyways, an eye for an eye. Of course you are more of a Rachel, she is the fashionista. Look at your hair, Yasmin giggled, making Maya flip her hair. Today I was with my girls. You could say we were leaving a girls' day to distract ourselves from the already handled pack by some volunteering security council member. So they assured me I can relax and won't have to do any work, and I really need something to divert my attention from this time apart from him myself before I cuddle at the Hyung's pillow for the rest of my life. It was getting exhausting without him. Good God, I'm starving to become desperate. Do we have same? Eve asked blissfully after listening to my thoughts. I don't think we do. Then shut up. Be desperate, ask for attention, nag the heck out of him when he come back to bed with us. Call out to Precious Daddy, beg for that big size. Eve, what the hell? I was going to say dictionary so that we can look up the meaning of being holy and also what does the Bible do. Oh, the new for once. I thought you were going to say and do the exact opposite of being holy with him under the seats with him on top while we daddy biting us again along with daddy having no mercy and wrenching his. Stop, you pervert. Again, I was going to say cool perfume into his hoodies and give it to us, whatever you say, then tear those hoodies apart before so hard that our hips break by. Those talks are just a small gist of what she has been annoying me with thought the whole week, making me groan in front of everyone silently before clearing my throat and paying attention to their conversation after cutting the connection with my wolf. "I don't know, who am I then?" Zuri asked in confusion. Monica, I and Carly resounded in unison as we gave each other the high five. "Hey, I'm not a cleaning addict," Zuri huffed. "Just look at it on a bright side. Zuri is Monica and Jungkook is Chandler, the sarcastic bitch." Maya chuckled. "Exactly. This was like so mean to be Jasmine." Gus, "No, I'm not a control freak," Zuri still argued. "I bet Jungkook pissed on you once," Carly joked, making Zuri go quiet, and everything went silent. Zuri was quiet, which could mean only one thing. "Oh my God," Maya screamed before pulling me away from her as a playful gesture, and Zuri whined in response. "Run away." Yasmin gasped. "He did not like the It movie. It's not my fault, okay?" she complained as all of us started to laugh while she sat on the blanket all alone. "You think I'm happy with the fact that he pissed his pants while we were spawning?" she hissed, making us laugh even more. "Huh, I'm going to torture him with that now," I cheered while she was glaring at me. "You're mean best friend," she hissed at me. "I love you." I tried off hugging her from behind as she grumbled under her breath. "I hate you so much." "It was not my fault. I get nightmare every night," she faked cried into my chest while Carly rolled her eyes. "She's so dramatic. Seriously, she was made for Jungkook." Yasmin chuckled. Everyone came back to the picnic blanket and sat down again after the sudden playfulness while we continued our discussion on who's more of which character in France, honestly going very deep into the topic. "What about you, Yuna? Who are you?" Joe I and Ben replied together as he was sitting next to me, and we looked at each other like reunited French ladies kissing each other on the cheeks. Oh, darling, you and I are so similar, he guessed in a weird female voice, making everyone snort. This is such a coincidence, my fluffy bee. I'm glad you are here with me after all these years. Hello, long lost best friend. I squeaked while giving him a warm hug as everyone clapped at our nonsense. I really thought you were going to say hello to Darkness, who's your old friend. Maya chuckled. Darkness is not my friend, not anymore. I laughed. Guess it's just me. The darkness never leaves me. Zuri cried by dramatically looking away with the back of her hand on her forehead, making all of us look at her with amusement. Oh, poor Zuri, would you like some ice to feel better? After all, ice is the answer to everything. Stroke, heart attack, tumors, everything. Carly joked. This is not a school nurse office though. Ice won't fix everything here. Yasmin frowned, making all of us chuckle. No, a small dash of ice can never heal my broken heart. Alexa, play everyone who played me. She groaned. I'm sorry, look like no one played you in your playlist. You are so sad for no reason, bitch. Ben said in a robotic voice, making Suri glare at him. You son of a cow, she yelled before tackling him to the ground and starting to wrestle with him. Is not she supposed to be happy that no one played her? Yasmin giggled. Exactly, she's just a human example of a reserved psychology. Maya groaned. She's gone cases. I chuckled while face palming. Surrender to the wrath of Zoo. Zuri growled playfully at him as Ben rolled his eyes at her. You mean the zoo? A zoo? Oh no, a monkey might scratch me to the death, or a duck might eat me alive. Alexa, call Pratissa and cancel the wedding. A whole herd of cows is on my way, Ben joked. Enough playtime, children. I don't want to babysit all of you, I grumbled with her small teeth while separating these two uncontrollable dogs as they smirked at each other before looking at me innocently. You're such a mom, Yuna, Carly cursed. I know, right? She's such a mom, always discipline the kids, Maya giggled. Sorry, mommy. Yasmin giggled. Who's our daddy then? Ben teased. Yeah, tell us, Yuna, who's our daddy? Yasmin teased. More. Mm. Or actually, who's your daddy? Zuri intervened. Does he go by the name Tehong? Bell wiggled his eyebrow. We are a lot of people. That means she has many babies. Maya guessed. Does that mean she did the dirty many times? Yasmin gasped. Dude, imagine these are the only times she got pregnant. Imagine how many times they did it for fun. Ben squeezed. You are right. Let's all gossip about Yuna's sex life while I'm standing right in front of you. I whined. Okay, if I don't want to know my brother's sex life, thank you very much. Maya gagged. Good for you, he does not have one. I trailed off as everyone stared at me in shock. Yet, you guys have not mated? Ben asked in shock. No, is that a bad thing? I asked nervously as I started to rub my arms to get rid of awkwardness, while everyone's eyes twisted until they all stared to look impressed. Damn man, Alpha's self-control is off the hook. Yasmin cheered. What do you mean? I asked, completely confused. Do you know, Yuna, what the dominant wolf in a relationship is done marking his or her mate? Their partner is an exposed bubble of attraction other wolves to mate with them. It's a part of actual mating process. That's why they are very possessive and mate with their partners before anyone can touch them. What do you mean by exposed bubble? It's kind of like a luring scent, but it seems that now you both are far away from each other. Your wolf is not releasing that aura because none of us has smelled it. Is that true, Eve? Yes, sir. I'm saving this spell only for our man, but I don't think she will be a virgin for a very long time.
Carlos smirked. Okay, that's enough talk about my sex life and don't talk about him. It will make me miss him even more to be a point where I will cry myself to sleep. I groaned. Oh, it's okay, Yuna. They will come back soon. All of you are making me want to meet my mate already. Maya face palmed, making all of us chuckle. You and me, both girls. I can't wait to jump my man when he's back, Ben retold happily, making all of us smile at him. Ever since we had talked with Ben in the cafeteria, he's opening up more and more toward us as casually the time passes. There was a reason for why he looked so paranoid and shy all the time, and it was completely heartbreaking and infuriating. Guess our pack has a lot of bullies and homophobia. He was never appreciated to be a part of this pack, and it broke my heart. I did everything in my power for the past few days to teach these bullies a lesson, and turn out six pack members surrendered to the prison cell because of their behavior. Along with the newly found power in me in my human form, and also thanks to Eve, I actually started to feel like an actual Luna in this place because people started taking me seriously. I even witnessed people training in the field, often encouraging me to learn fight from them, causing me to learn a little bit of self-defense at least, which was very helpful in muscles building and overall werewolf strength, which make Eve even more powerful. I would often attend meeting with the volunteer pack member who look after the pack with no one here, and I learned quite a lot of things about the whole system here, especially how the code works. And let's just say I don't want to encounter the code for many reasons. It's best if I avoid it overall. Ever since Ben was bullied, he would go to the gym to get rid of his frustration and sorrow, and become of that. He all toughened up physically, probably one of the best fighter among the warriors, so most of the people do get intimidated by him from afar, but when he can encounter someone in person, he becomes softy. And people take advantage of that to target him more, and I'm telling you, he is the perfect match for Chase. Ever since I texted him about Ben Sense, he would not stop talking about him with my other brothers. He was excited as Ben was, and it was super adorable. He would ask me all kind of things about him, his favorite color, his favorite food, and whatnot. I was so glad that me and Ben were going to become family. He reminded me of a Xavier, since Xavier is also a little nerdy and shy, but Ben is a bigger, softer than all of them. Okay, no more mate talks, or else all of us are going to cry to sleep. Yasmin groaned. Good call. Carly agreed. All of us missed our mates tremendously. I mean, I have heard Yasmin go through this many times because of Aiden's assassin job, and Carly got used to this because Jimin is the Gamma. Yet still, just after a few days, they missed them. They both got pretty used to their mates being busy, making themselves included more in pack work, or even sometimes work with them. I have heard Yasmin's story about her assassin trip with Aden, and boy oh boy, do they sound hella fun. Even though it's involved death, or thrill of it was very interesting. I don't want to interfere in what Tehon was doing, since he especially instructed me to not negotiate much with the Refugee. He explained how Refugee knew he found me at last, and probably planning to target me more since I am younger than the most of Lunas out there, making me vulnerable in front of enemy. I just hoped that he was safe and would come back to me soon. His departure was very painful. He kept nagging for not letting me go and not being near him, but a meeting of three gods is no joke. I have never met a god other than Taehong, and ever since he told us that these people are arriving with our men to the pack, Mia and Kian have been working their asses off for their preparation. Guys, I need to take this, I announced loudly after seeing my phone started to ring off my favorite song, and everyone nodded at me understanding before I got up to talk after picking it up. Come back soon, Yuna. We won't start the sandwich without you. Zuri winked excitedly, and I smiled at her and walked a few steps ahead of the picnic spot. It was an unknown number, but it had Tehong's location written on it, so why not? Watch where you are going, a man growled beside me as I accidentally bumped into him because of looking at my phone, causing me to squeeze to myself before signing in real life after seeing I did not fall because of that. I'm so sorry. Are you hurt? I asked politely after dusting myself, only to look up to see a very scary looking warrior in front of me who was our pack's descendant and was had a constant scowl on his face. He just cursed his look like a monster. No, but I would have been if you would not be so careless. The man hissed profusely with no care for the word, making me frown. Okay, sorry for bothering you, I quickly murmured while my phone stopped ringing because of not picking it up quick enough. Great. You are not bothered, Luna, but maybe make an effort to prove that girl wrong. He rolled his eyes. What girl? What do you mean? The girl from the Luna ceremony who talked bullshit about you. I'm starting to maybe even believe her, judging by your figure. You really don't know how to fight, he commented while inspecting my posture. I'm learning. You can't say that. You should have known before. If you want to be a good Luna, learn how to be like one instead of being all nice to everyone. Even your enemies grow up. You are not a kid anymore. He sneered at me, which made me take a step back. Why are you being so rude? As for a matter of fact, there is a reason why I don't know how to fight. You can't just put that disappointed about me in front of me face without knowing me. I'm stating the obvious. I don't care about your past, I care about my pack. No one would want a weak Luna. I'm just letting you know where you are going wrong, he said casually. Is it tough love kind of a person? I'm not that weak, okay? I'm trying. I attempted to defend myself and he chuckled at my words. Oh my god, even his chuckles sound intimidating. That's how the level of your comebacks are. Guess you can't even stand up for yourself, he murmured before pushing my shoulder while he walked past me as I almost tripped into the ground, regained my balance. Was his problem, I grumbled under my breath before seeing my phone ring again with the same number, and this time I picked it up. Hello? Hey baby, Tehong spoke from the other line in a happy voice, and I immediately restrained myself from jumping around here and there. Tete, I thought you would not call me because of having a work phone with you. Tell me, are you eating well, sleeping well? Is everyone ever there okay? Did anything happen with the refusal plan? What? Someone misses me, huh? He snickered. Of course I do. Don't you miss me too? I teased. I miss you like hell, baby. He signed, dripping sadness into his tone, making me smile automatically. I can't wait to see you. V is reckless and even I'm going insane. He groaned, making me giggle. It's just been almost a week, Tehong. That's too much, way too much for part. He murmured dramatically. But I'm having fun here without you. You are not being here has its perk. I taunted, and what is that, my lovely mate? He spoke in his velvety voice. I get the bed all to myself, and I can steal as my hoodies as I want. I laughed. Well, that's very unfortunate. I actually had to tell you something. He frowned playfully. What is it? Keep my side of the bed ready today, he finally announced as my brain started to digest what he had just said, causing my lips to part in a surprise before squealing on my spot. What do you wait? I whispered as he started to snicker on the other side. You are coming home today? I asked excitedly. Yeah, guess you won't get the bed all to yourself now, huh? Depressing. He chuckled. Wait, you are seriously coming back with everyone? Don't you have another week to stay? We are ready to on our way back. We will be there in a few hours. Our work in Namjoon's pack has finished earlier than expected. Guess your time alone was short-lived. He laughed. Guys, they are coming back, I cheered out loud while running back to the picnic spot, and everyone looked at me in confusion. What happened to her? Yasmin asked. Oi, your Aden is coming back. Everyone is coming back today. I gasped, making everyone gasp in happiness. Really, Zuri bombed while getting up to celebrate with me. I'm finally going to meet my mate, which has been yelled off in the whole field, making everyone laugh. Does that mean I have to deal with the Sehong period? I was enjoying this without him. Maya crowed. Too bad, deal with it.